Hello guys, welcome back. This is Deepika from MyTutorialRack.com, and in this tutorial we are going to add another field on a different object. This time we're going to add it on the opportunity object, and the field that I'm adding is called discount field. And similarly, I'll also add a validation rule this time, and the validation basically checks what is the discount percentage, and it should not be greater than 30%. So you cannot give more than 30% of 30% discount. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So first, custom field, I'm adding on the opportunity object. Precision is 3, scale is 0, and the label for the field is discount. And then I'm adding a validation rule as well. Okay, so now you can either give the instructions one by one to cursor. Okay, you can ask, hey, create this first, and then you can create the validation rule later. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do it one at a time. And I'll tell you why I'm doing it, because I need to also deploy the permissions, all of that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this and go to the cursor, and I'll say, this is my cursor settings, close everything, and I'm going to go ahead and paste this command. So I'm saying create a new field on the opportunity object. Name of the field is discount, percent is this, precision is, its a type is percent, precision is 3, scale is 0, and the label is discount. Now, if I go here on the opportunity object, I currently do not have this field called discount, and I can verify it by going under the fields and relationship and looking for the field discount. And you can see here there is no such field available. So we'll go back to the cursor and hit enter here. And let's see what it does. So similar to the previous tutorial, it's going to add a new field onto our opportunity object. Okay. And we will go ahead and accept this change. And then similarly deploy the new field to the org. We will go ahead and run this. And you can see here perfectly, I've successfully deployed it. And now this particular field has been deployed. So if I go over to the opportunity object manager and look for this field, and let's go to the discount field here, and this field is available. Now check the permissions of the field. So we'll go ahead and look at field level security. And here under the field level security, that access is not there for system admin. Okay, so the field won't be visible to the page layout, won't be visible to the system admin user. So what I'll do is I'm going to go back to the cursor and I'm going to say give the access of this discount field on the opportunity object to system admin. More descriptive your prompt is, better it will understand and will make it much better. Okay, the output would be better. So give the access of this discount field on the opportunity object to system admin profile. Okay, and then hit enter here. And what it will do is it will first retrieve the system admin, meta file, and then it will make the changes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and accept this. And then it is deploying the profile changes to the org. So it's going to make the changes, click on run, and so it ran the deploy metadata here, and now it is going to perfectly deployed it, gave read and edit permission, and this has been successfully updated. So if I go here, refresh this, I'm expecting the field level security to be updated. So if I go to the field level security, and I'm expecting the admin to change here as well. So you can see here, this has been updated, and hit cancel. And now the next statement that I'm telling, the next prompt is creating a new validation rule for the field. So it's a, what is the validation rule? So the formula is discount if it is greater than 0.30. Now the reason we have 0.30 because this is a percent field. Okay. And if it was just a number, we would have just said 30, but this is a percent. So it will automatically would be added 0.30. And then you have the message here, and where do you want to display the error? Before we go ahead and do this, we need to add it onto the page layout of opportunity. So if you go over to the opportunity tab, and if you go and look for an existing opportunity, you might not see the discount tab here. You don't see it. So first, before we even go to the validation, we need to say, please add this discount field on the opportunity page layout under the opportunity information section. Okay, so this is the one I'm doing. So I'm adding this discount field onto the opportunity page layout. So first it will retrieve the metadata from the org, then it will add it to the opportunity information section, and then it will deploy. So it'll do it in step by step. I'm accepting this. I'm running this change. And now if you go to you will see under the layouts, the new one has been retrieved. And here, if you go to the discount, I'm expecting that to be available. Okay, the discount field that we just added should be available. Add the discount field to the opportunity information section. We will keep all the changes. So now the discount field is available. And now the deploy updated layout back to the org. So we'll go ahead and run this. And we'll click on run again. And now it will deploy these changes to the org. It looks good. Everything has been updated. Now, if I go ahead and refresh this and go to details, do I see the discount field now? Let's see it. Yes, you do see discount field. Right now on this, if I give a 40% discount, there is no validation around it. It will accept it, right? It will accept this 40% discount. But now what we want a validation around that. And this is the prompt I'm going to give. Create a new validation rule for this field. Formalize this, error message is this, and where do you want to display the error message? Around the discount field. So I'm going to go back to my cursor and give this prompt and hit enter. And it is going to create a validation rule for the discount field to ensure it doesn't exceed 30%. It is creating it and then deploying it. So I'm going to go ahead and enter it. And now it is deploying the validation rule to the org. Run this. And it knows which org to deploy because you've already set up as your default org. And validation has been created. Everything is successful. And now I will go back and now let's go ahead and go to the opportunities and pick up another opportunity here. Go to the details. And if I give a 40% discount, I should get an error. And you can see here, I did get the error and the error message is around the same field. And the error message is this: discount cannot exceed 30%. So far, what we have seen that we can create custom fields, we can create formula fields, we can create validation rules, we have deployed the changes. So far it is going pretty good. Okay, sometimes cursor might come across errors, but it will try to fix those errors on its own. Okay, so I hope you guys are enjoying these tutorials. I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you.